Imagine a world where the pulse of the global economy is intricately tied to the rhythm of oil and gas production. In this complex dance, the United States plays a pivotal role, with its upstream sector being a critical component. As we delve into the recent developments shaping this industry, it becomes clear that the past 5 days have been marked by significant developments. I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to FutureWise Energy, a viewpoint of an independent former insider to the industry who advocates based on the facts for the wise use of the Earth's resources and for the consumer. Let's dive straight into what has been shaking things up lately. The Permian Basin are old reliables, still pumping strong, but there's trouble brewing beneath these wide open skies. Natural gas takeaway capacity is tighter than a roustabout's grip on a wrench, causing prices at the Waha Hub to spring wider than a rodeo bull. Producers are scrambling to get their gas out of the basin without burning cash faster than flares burn methane. But relief might be on the horizon. Pipeline projects like Matterhorn Express are inching forward, promising to ease bottlenecks and stabilize prices. Still, don't expect miracles overnight. Building pipelines ain't exactly like flipping burgers. It's a slow grind through red tape and steel welds. Meanwhile, on the employment front, natural gas is quietly becoming the sleeper hit nobody saw coming. While oil grabs the headlines with its boom and bust theatrics, gas has been steadily fueling jobs and keeping lights on across America. The Texas Independent Producers and Royalty Owners Association, TIPRO, just reminded everyone that natural gas production isn't just an afterthought. It's a cornerstone that's propping up domestic energy security. Gas doesn't get much glory, but it's doing heavy lifting behind the scenes. Now let's talk money, because when it comes down to it, drilling's about economics more than politics or hype. Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, ADNOC, is sniffing around the U.S. natural gas fields like a bloodhound tracking fresh game. They're eyeing acquisitions stateside as part of their global expansion strategy, signaling international confidence in American energy assets. This isn't small potatoes. When big international players start shopping around in our backyard, you know there's still gold buried beneath those hills, so to speak. But hold your horses before you pop champagne corks. Geopolitics are stirring up trouble again. Volatility in global markets is back with a vengeance, fueled by lingering tensions overseas and policy shakeups here at home, courtesy of Trump's ongoing influence on energy politics. Love him or hate him, Trump's shadow still looms large over energy policy debates, and uncertainty just isn't good for business decisions or investor confidence. Speaking of investments, upstream project sanctions globally have been sluggish lately. Everyone's tighter with cash than ever before. Companies burned by past booms aren't rushing headlong into new ventures without double-checking every decimal point twice over. But there's cautious optimism that stalled projects might finally move forward in 2025 as companies find ways to balance capital discipline with necessary growth. Tech's also stepping up as the industry's MVP once again. Digital solutions and smarter drilling tech are helping producers squeeze more barrels out of fewer wells, stretching budgets further than anyone thought possible 5 years ago. Automation and AI aren't just buzzwords anymore. They're becoming essential tools for survival in this leaner era of oil-filled economics. But don't buy into all the Silicon Valley hype just yet. Tech revolutions don't happen overnight in this industry. Sure, innovation helps us adapt quicker than ever before, but rigs aren't going to be fully autonomous tomorrow morning just because some startup CEO says on LinkedIn. Look ahead through 2025 and beyond. The upstream sector's in a weird spot, oversupplied yet underserviced, cautious yet hopeful, battered but resilient as ever before. Consolidation waves have crested for now, but keep your eyes peeled because mergers can flare up faster than prairie fires when market conditions shift suddenly enough. And let's not forget environmental pressures. They're not backing down anytime soon either, nor should they. Decarbonization efforts continue ramping up pressure on producers, from regulators and investors alike, demanding cleaner practices across operations, from the drilling pads all the way downstream across pipelines carrying products consumers rely on daily without a second thought about how those molecules got there in the first place. Yet, despite these headwinds, or maybe because of them, the industry is adapting faster and smarter every day, proving once again that resilience runs deep in the veins of American oilfield tradition itself. Forged in tough times and boom and bust cycles alike, generations past and present and future are combined into a single narrative: perseverance, domination, grit, and sheer stubbornness, refusing to quit no matter what odds are stacked up against us. That's how I see it from here. Straight talk from someone who's lived it firsthand every step of the way. The journey continues onward and upward, never backward or sideways. The industry will keep evolving, progressing, and advancing, developing new strategies to meet these challenges ahead. Signing off, I'm Mark Roach.